Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Have you heard what David said? They've been asking. On one of these spots, he was on X. And my mind keeps wandering to, what did that guy say? Additionally, he said that Ripple has not achieved the level of success with payments that they had hoped for. This also shouldn't come as a huge surprise. I'll tell you what's not true when you look at the most popular cryptocurrencies in the world right now: payments. Layer 1 smart contracts, which are basically alternatives to Ethereum, or apps developed on top of such blockchains, are the way to go. Payments are not being attempted by many individuals. A great deal of justification exists for it. You know, if Ripples were really dominant and secretive in the background, no one would be attempting to compete there. It's just not in the right place right now. No, XRP is unique and has the potential to succeed. I also think payments will be a thriving area of cryptocurrency in the future, but, at the moment, that is not the case. What was the primary factor that contributed to the Ethereum token's value during the 2017 initial coin offerings, ICOs? Ethereum is just one example of how Ripple may change direction to serve multiple purposes. It wasn't that it failed to achieve its goals or was unsuccessful, rather, it had become practically unlawful. You therefore needed to shut it down and devise a fresh value driver. And that was DeFi for Ethereum. Even when it initially came out, people weren't sure whether it would take off or if anybody would really utilize these systems. Then there was this strange scenario where Ethereum's programmability allowed you to design whatever you wanted. However, we were unsure of our goals and the shape that the future might take. However, its capabilities were realized, and individuals discovered practical applications for that blockchain. We need to determine how individuals will use XRP's extensive capabilities to their fullest potential. However, we can simply add more use cases on top, unlike Ethereum, Ripple, and others that have to pivot from payments. As you may be aware, there are a lot of rules and regulations, and one interviewer brought it up as an issue. I can see where you're coming from. However, in my opinion, it goes beyond that. Look at MoneyGram, that failed not due to government oversight. A tremendous amount of liquid assets is required. At this very moment, it is just absent. Plus, interacting just via MoneyGram. In contrast to Gram's quicker and less expensive payments, Chosen Corridors was losing millions of dollars per quarter. In reality, they ended up costing more than they saved. Additionally, they were obligated to pay MoneyGram back for that action. Imagine for a second a world where every single bank, or even a fraction of them, went online on every single corridor. What would happen then? So, how much would it be in grams every quarter if you were required to pay for it? I mean, really? It just isn't feasible. You can't find it. Today is not the day for it. Aggressive authorities do make it difficult for legitimate companies like Ripple to expand its services. Indeed, financial institutions are notoriously cautious and will not, under any circumstances, immediately migrate all of their systems to the blockchain. It is accurate to say that. But I believe the challenges we face are much bigger than that. If MoneyGram and other money transmitters could facilitate instant and free payments for everyone, there would be sufficient liquidity to support their transition as the system expands and becomes more reliable. Eventually, your major players would also transfer over. We have a long way to go. There are further issues, besides unfavorable regulations. Aside from traditional financial institutions. Well, that's not all there is to it. It's not all gloom and despair. However, Ripple, the undisputed leader in institutional crypto payments, has overcome a technological and really market barrier that prevents this from happening right now. Their commercial activity revolves on XRP. The success of a payment system is likely to have a domino effect. The genesis issue of blockchain, an intermediary-free peer-to-peer payment system, is still something I talk about. You don't simply brush it aside because it isn't the latest and greatest news in the cryptocurrency industry. No, you should pursue it with all your might. While I understand the need of competition in the blockchain space, I believe that XRP has been allowed too much leeway to monopolize many industries. A great deal of potential exists here. Additionally, I believe that intriguing assets may be brought about by integrating AMC, a stable currency, or bridges that connect to other blockchains. Although you have been granted free rein in many areas, you may still compete, and the value and liquidity you generate from your activities will also aid in the development of your payment systems. It makes perfect sense. I'm tired of hearing people claim we're just interested in international money transfers. I believe that if they are able to establish liquidity on the decentralized exchange and conduct a lot of this activity on-chain instead of on exchanges, it will assist their ODSL or Ripple payments, or whatever they are calling it now. This, in turn, will assist with all these ancillary use cases, but the most important is probably going to be the implementation of peer-to-peer payments, trustlessly flowing, low costs, and high speed. Plus, it might completely alter the course of events. Plus, wherever possible, we should do our best to place everything on-chain, particularly when doing so makes sense. It also makes things cheaper and quicker by making them more decentralized. It was originally thought that banks would hold XRP directly, which would mean that we could do anything we wanted today if that happened. Yet, something else happened thereafter. And we've come to terms with it. By the time you mention ODL, you're already buying and selling on exchanges, which has its own set of challenges and expenses. It has the potential to revolutionize XRP usage and not just Ripple use cases if we can get a significant amount of it on-chain. Many more builders will enter this arena, in my opinion. XRP. Everyone, not just the bank's institutions, may benefit from it. Anyone working with the government may utilize it. Plus, it's not hard to convince casual shoppers to give these applications a go when they see how much quicker and faster their payments are. They will implement it if it is effective. Oh my God, people utilize the most illogical systems, the most recent risky and unsuccessful bull run. You believe they won't use an exceptionally well-designed, secure, and worthwhile software that is constructed on the XRP ledger? Sure, they'll do it. Despite the fact that our fight with the SEC is far from over, we have moved beyond it. The important things. Even XRP doesn't qualify as a security. That's the reasoning. I believe that we should give serious consideration to these matters at this moment so that we can go forward and remain competitive in the crypto market. We expect XRP to go very well. You won't gripe when the value of your tokens increases, even if it doesn't turn out the way most people anticipated. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Please subscribe and like as always. See you soon, bye.